Star Wars Rebels returned this week for its third season, and the premiere episode was a double-length one entitled Steps into Shadow. As we rejoin the crew of the Ghost, it's clear to see a fair amount of time has passed between now and the last season. Ezra is older, his voice is deeper, he's cut his hair, and he's no longer carrying around that cute blaster lightsaber combo. Instead, he has a real big boy blaster and lightsaber. And while the young Jedi's power in the Force has grown, it's made very clear during the opening prison break, Ezra is not afraid to tap into the darker side of the Force, making a Walker pilot fall to his death with the use of the Jedi mind trick. Again, wow, a quote-unquote kids show on the Disney Network able to get away with so much death in just the first few minutes of episode 1, that's freaking awesome. What's the cause of Ezra's change? Well, as we discover, he never got rid of that Sith holocron from the end of last season, and it's been whispering to him of forbidden knowledge this whole time. Now, where's Kanan, you might be asking in all this? Well, it seems he's drifted further and further away from his friends and teammates after losing his sight in that fight with Darth Maul. When Kanan confronts Ezra about the holocron, we get a great surrogate father chastising his son over drug-style moment. I swear, man, this ancient Sith relic, it's not mine. I was just holding it for a friend. Look, I only use the dark side of the Force socially. I don't have a problem. I can quit the Sith whenever I want. I just don't want to. It also seems that the rebels are still desperately trying to build a fleet to challenge the Empire Armada, and thanks to the help of Hondo, once again reprised by the great Jim Cummings, they believe they have a pipeline to some classic Y-wings set for scrapping by the Empire. The kind of tactical thinking here shows us that the rebellion is quickly growing beyond just these small cells that we've seen so far and going completely galaxy-wide. And speaking of the Empire, and this season the baddies have decided to call out their biggest gun yet to deal with the ever-growing rebel threat, and that person is Grand Admiral Thrawn, a character from the Zahn trilogy of expanded universe books, making his first ever canon appearance right here, right now in this show. Thrawn is an alien who managed to reach the highest ranks within the Empire's military, so it should come as no surprise to you that he is a complete and total badass. His tactics are a lot less forward than the ones we've seen before with the villains on this show. He's all about waiting, watching, learning, and then striking. Now, Kanan gets some unexpected spiritual guidance in helping him overcome his sight issue from an ancient creature called the Bendu. What's a Bendu? Well, in the most original Star Wars scripts, Jedis were actually called the Jedi Bendu for whatever it's worth. This guy right here is a Force user who pledges neither dark or light, but who's becoming something of a Sensei all Yoda style to Kanan when he feels him in need. The Bendu claims Ezra's lack of faith in his teacher stems from his teacher's lack of faith in himself, but by working together, he can both be blind and totally badass at the same time, like the Zatoichi he was always meant to be. Ezra's ship heist ends up blowing up in his face almost instantly, with the entire crew of the Ghost almost getting killed while on his watch and under his command. It's only at the end, when things get really boned, does Ezra realize what a jerk he's been and what experimenting with the dark side has cost everybody. Luckily for him, both his surrogate mother and surrogate father not only forgive him for the mistakes he's made, but end up saving him just in the nick of time as the episode ends. Steps into Shadow was a double-length episode that by the end I still wanted more, which makes for a good show in my opinion. I really like the feeling that time has passed in this universe. Everyone is a little older and, more importantly, war-weary. This is the nitty-gritty make-it-or-break-it time for the rebellion, and that's such a cool time to bench the show in. We got great action, great character development, great guest voices, some amazing reuses of famous themes from the movies. Overall, this was a real winner of an episode. I give it an 8.5 out of 10, and I cannot wait to see what they do with the rest of the season. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.